With gold where it is, right, it puts a lot of people out of the market. So we go to the silver market, which we're all very familiar with. The Silver Eagle, the #1 coin in the world. But where's the better value in silver? Is it a Silver Eagle? Is it a world silver like the Britannia, the Maple Leaf, maybe the Panda? Or is it an ingot, a 1 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounce bar? Or is it a 90% silver, U.S. classic silver? But what denomination has the best relationship to the actual silver weight? Well, tonight, I think we solved the equation. I'm going to go through it for everybody on a coin-by-coin process. However, the price and the denomination should speak for itself. We're just going to have some fun with silver, half-dollar style. The last series to circulate was the Franklin, right? 1964, we made 1 Kennedy $half, and then we pulled 90%, and then the rest is history. Now, we continued making silver Kennedys until 1970. Copper clad starts in 71. But the last series, where every coin in the series was silver, was the Franklin $half. It was introduced in 1948, replacing the Walking Liberty $half, and it ran all the way to 1963, 16 years. If it wasn't for the unfortunate events of late 1963, the assassination of President Kennedy, odds are we probably still have the Franklin. It has a phenomenal story as a coin, and I'll go over that in a few minutes. 16 years, Philadelphia made 16, Denver made 14, San Francisco made 5. The Mint Mart location is right below the E and the S in states at 12 o'clock, right above the bell. It looks like it's kind of the hook to hold the bell. That's actually the D Mint Mark. The S for San Francisco will be in the same location as you see right here. This grouping of coins we brought in, we were told they were unsearched bags. Wink, wink. And when you see the wink, wink, it's like, do I really trust this, or is it just a good mix, right? We got the bags in and broke down the 4 of them. And here is the craziest part of it all. We have them all. All of them. From 1948 to 1963, Philadelphia's, Denver's, and San Francisco's, there are a total of 16, 14, 5, 35 Franklin $half. And in this grouping we have available tonight, all of them were in it. So for a few people, if you want to buy 35 coins, we'll know we're going to send you the entire collection. Do the math. That is crazy pricing. We're somewhere in the mid-5s. That is outright crazy pricing. So it's pretty simple. You buy 5, you get 5 different. You buy 10, you get 10 different. And the unique thing about tonight is I can, for a few of you anyways, go a full set. Now, they'll all be encapsulated as you see. They're all hand-selected, circulated. We kicked out all the calls. That was about 15% of them. And by calls, we mean just heavily worn on one side. The colorization wasn't right. Scratches, dings, etc. Non-collector coins. The rest, we put aside, separated them by mint, separated them by year, and that's when we fell in love with, wow, they were not kidding. These were unsearched. They found a coin that met the criteria and just threw it in. We talked about earlier the numbers on how we evaluate, how I look at silver. Where's the better play on silver today if I'm looking to put a little silver away? Is it a 1 ounce ingot, a silver round or a bar, multiple sizes, 1, 5, 10 kilos, right? Is it a 1 ounce silver eagle or another world silver dollar? Or is it 90%? Dimes, quarters, half dollars. So here are the weights across the board on 90%. A dime is 2.5 grams, right? A quarter is 6.25 grams. A half dollar is 12.5 grams. And a Morgan piece dollar is 27 grams, okay? Here is the math on it. Actually, let me take a sidestep. 1 ounce silver rounds right now are out there between $49 and $59 from the majority of my competition. A 1 ounce silver, right, a bar, an ingot is 31.101 grams. Right? 3 half dollars are $45. which means you can buy 90% vintage U.S. coin silver at a discount to 1 ounce silver eagles and other American bullion coins that are out there right now. So you throw that off. All right, it's a consideration if you like that stuff. If you're looking for silver value, here we go. Then you go to the others. Dimes, 2.5. So that means there are going to be 5 dimes to every $half in silver weight. Outright silver weight. If dimes are $8 to $9 each right now, for silver 90%, that's $45, right? For what? For the same weight that we're at $14.95. Then you go to quarters, 6.25, so half the weight. You need 2 quarters to make a $half, yeah. They're at 15 to 18. 2 15s equal 30. We're at $14.95. Circulated Morgan and Peace, right? We're at $59 to $69 each. That's 27 grams. So you need 3 $half to make that happen. And like the Silver Eagle, this is right in the wheelhouse. So we look at the breakdown. Everybody looks at it differently, but I look at the breakdown and say, where's my affordability index? Where's the best value in just outright circulated silver today? And right now the math just says $half. This deal of Franklin's is pretty cool, and the math is perfect. $14.95. And the best part tonight is up to 35 different. Think about that. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Didn't have a lot, and a lot of people are buying. 10s and 20s. I see a couple 35s already. At one point, you might be told, don't have 35, or I can't give you 35 different. You can order as many as you like, but I can only guarantee so many people. That 53S was just a pain. That was the one we were most limited on here, followed by the 49S in this grouping here. But tonight, $14.95 for 90% silver, beautiful Franklin $half. In silver value, as I just referenced, the buy as of today. Don't miss out.